We'll wait and see. Oh, God. Need to put some Voltaren on, I think. I thought I'd wear a different top tonight, just so you don't think I'm here all the time. I might start doing some videos around the cars, actually, again. Need to get our YouTube channel up, our Cambridge Motors one. People, guys, you got to talk. If you don't talk, not just in this live, in all lives. Teach myself. Stickers ice cream, oh yeah. I went shopping and I bought, what was it? Toffee. I got 4 boxes of them. I bought 2 boxes of, what's it called, the mini Battenbergs. I bought 2 packs of caramel chocolate digestives, various packs of crisps. What else? A fig roll. I've got 2 packs of, I don't know what you call it, nice biscuits in the cupboard. I want it in the house. I want it in the house. I don't want to not have it. Because I think if you fancy it, then you've got to have it, haven't you? And you shouldn't demonise it, I don't think. That Joe Wicks, he's a bit weird, isn't he? Didn't he go a bit like crazy because he ate a pack of Jaffa cakes when he's trying to give up sugar or something, isn't it? Right. Imagine that. What a responsibility he's got to people that watch him. It's probably vulnerable people watch him, isn't it? And yeah, been going mad over that. They would have demonised him, wouldn't they? A miracle, she answered and stayed on a while. Did she? Oh, anyway, a miracle? Well, all right. Hello. Yeah, it's nice when they chat. My son's a nightmare, Mark. Absolute nightmare. I normally, what do you call it? I normally, what do you call it? I normally message my daughter-in-law. It's easier because I normally get a response. I normally get a response, and that's better than getting a response. It's just frustrating when you're trying to get hold of someone, isn't it? You're trying to get hold of someone, you just want a simple little talk to them about something, and they just don't answer the phone, do they? Yeah, yeah. I want to school with me. School with me. I want to school with you. Any idea what that means? Can you decipher that in language I can understand? You want to school with me? No, you got me, mate. I don't know. I went to school. Yes, I do remember you. Oh, you went to school with me. All right, okay. Bloody a long time ago then. What school was it you went to though? What one did we go to together then? But what school was it though? What school was it? Do you not know what school? You can't quite remember. Oh, okay. Let me know. What's it? His grammar was so bad, it might be true. Very true, Mark. Very, very true. But I don't know. I'm not seeing he's going to put any more words. I don't know. He seems to have gone a bit quiet. No, it's just no. He stopped. I think he stopped. I think he stopped now. Oh, you bullies me? Did I? Oh, right, okay. Do I remember you, Alfie? If you keep asking me if I remember you, I'll mute you, mate. Because don't worry about if I remember you. It's pretty obvious I remember you because you talked to me a minute ago. So you need to stop. All right? Okay. You finished above. He probably did finish above me in the exams, definitely. Um, what's the email has there? Hang on, let's see if we can get rid of him. I'll have to choose on this channel. Oh, there we go. He's gone now. Right, I've got rid of him. Yeah, Alfie, when you come in future, if you say, "Do you remember me?" I'm going to start saying no. All right. What you need to do is say, "Hello, Gary. I remember you." Do I remember you? I don't know. Do I remember you? Did you do anything that was memorable that would make me remember you? I get too many It's coastal in, you know. I get too many people come in the lives, and you don't remember everyone. Why are you getting into irritated? You're too irritated. It's just a question. No, because okay, what's your name? Mazzino. Do you remember me? 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 You can stop. That's so annoying. Oh, apparently it was just a question. Make your mind up, mate. What, it can be annoying for you, but not for me? I'm like, I don't understand it. But there you go. How am I going to remember you? I've never met you. Exactly. I've never met these people. I've never met half the people on here. So you have to keep saying, do you remember me? It doesn't matter. Just say hello. It's simple. Come on, my life. Go, hello, Gary. That's all you got to say. I'll go, hello, Alfie. Hello, John. Hello, Susan. If I know your name, innit? I'll taught you how to swim, you know? Hello, mate. How's Plumstead? Raining, I bet. Yeah, it is. Been raining most. I don't know. Yeah, most of the day, I think. Alfie, don't feel sorry, mate. Don't feel bad. Don't worry about it, mate. It's water under the bridge. All you got to do in future is. I was talking to you literally 10 minutes ago, and then you were saying, "Gary, do you remember me? Gary, do you remember me?" I'm like, mate, yes, yes. If you have to say that every time, you probably got a worse memory than me. I'm not trying to be horrible. I'm just saying, Alfie, if you want to watch me, just a simple hello, Gary. That's good enough. If I notice you, if I don't notice you, say it again, and wait to watch. My eyes, because every now and again I'm going to look down, and if I look down, work that out and then send it. Because what happens is then I'll see it. It's gone cold, isn't it? Today we had the fire on at work in the garage, um, and but yeah, Alfie, what I was saying about like you're saying you've only got so many subscribers. You just got to it's time, isn't it? Eventually, more people will subscribe to you. You may not. You might only get like 50 or 60 subscribers. I don't know. I don't know how you get subscribers. I think I don't know. I just genuinely don't know. People like your content and they follow you, innit? That's it. What is your biggest wisdom for the people, Gary? Biggest wisdom is love boring stuff, innit? Love the very stuff I haven't got to chase. Being content. Hello from the Philippines. Being content is massive, absolutely huge. There's always going to be someone who's got what you would like, innit? That car, that house, that them teeth or something, or them looks or whatever. But I can't chase it, innit? I have to. If I'm not content with what I've got, well, then that means I want something else, innit? So when I get that, am I going to be content then? If I'm not, I'm going to chase the next thing, innit? And just I'm happy with this. I get to there, I'm happy. Do you still train boxing just to keep ready or no? Boxing? No, I don't do boxing, mate. The cats are freezing. Warm them up then, innit? Put them on the radiator or something. Warm them up, innit? Well, you say it's a brilliant question, but I'm always frustrated that the youngsters. I'm thinking, but you must know what's sensible, surely. Yeah, someone in there in the Philippines. They said hello, so I said hello. You youngsters, I think the internet's cooking your mind, isn't it? Because you think there's always a shortcut, or these got the answer to make you rich or something, and there's always someone there telling you what you should be doing or what you shouldn't be doing, and I don't know. As long as you've got food in your belly, you ain't hungry. As long as you're warm and dry, you've got somewhere to have a wash, and you're loved. Well, you ain't doing too bad, really, are you? If you've got good people around you, innit? You want like family and loved ones, innit? You can't chase stuff, innit? I can get fit, but I can't chase it. I have to put the effort in, don't I? If I want to, if I want money in my bank and I've got no money, I've got to give up time. I've got to give up my time to learn skills to then monetize my time, innit? And most people know this sort of stuff, surely. It's not like revolutionary, is it, right? Right, mate. But the internet probably is full of people saying, oh, it's very difficult. I can simplify it, but you need to pay me to simplify it. But you need to keep it simple. I'm like, really? I don't know. All these marketing gurus, it's like, well, surely marketing is I tell you, look, I'm selling this to lots of people. A lot of people say, oh, I want one of them. If you don't want to buy that, it doesn't matter how much I market it, you ain't going to buy it, are you? Unless I can stitch people up, sort of thing, I suppose. But I don't know. I think life is reasonably simple. Right, mate. I think life's reasonably simple. Tony Robbins. Oh God, yeah. Don't start me on him. Good evening, going back. How's your day been? Very good, thank you. Yeah, fair play. It's common sense, but like you say, lost on most. Um, yeah, but they. Well, I don't know. I don't think he's a plonker. He's very clever, isn't he? He's very clever, and he gets all these people. They're all sort of like hyped up, in it. It's all them people like that. What do you call it? Is it straightforward to live stream? Well, yeah, you just go live, and then you people join, and then you talk to them, sort of thing. Um, it's like all of them, isn't it? All them sort of gurus that do pretty well. Alex Hormonesy, or whatever you call him, and who's that? Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or him. Not all of them, but they're not scammers. And I suppose you should listen to them and take a bit of advice, innit, from them. But don't sign up for any training. Most expensive car I've ever sold? Don't know, really. 30? Don't know. 31, 28, something like that. I don't know, really. Is it best not to have my face in it? Don't know. If you don't want to see, if you don't want to see even seeing your face, no. I mean, I don't worry about having my face in it because I'm me. You probably have to be careful because you're young. So, I don't know, really. Maybe do a live when you're out. All right, Rossi, go out for a walk. When it's during the day or something. Go to some park or something. Walk around the park and hold your phone facing away and just chat to people. And it's hard when people are not talking to you. It's easier when people talk to you because you've got something to talk about, haven't you? What you find is lots of people just join and they never say anything. They just join, and I, I can only assume they won't talk because it seems boring. This live has just randomly become out, has it? I don't really know, Peter. I don't know how it works on YouTube. I don't know how the lives come up. I sort of do, but I don't. And I don't get. There's lots of these like, yeah, battle, and I don't know what they're doing. I don't. And they seem to have loads of people watching. How much money would you consider a lot of money? Where we're from, London. How much would I consider a lot of money? Uh, don't know, really. What do you mean a lot? What, like never have to work amount of money, or I don't know, a lot of money? Don't know. I think 10 grand's a lot of money, personally. I think. Do you not think put £10,000 in cash sitting on a table? Do you think that's a lot of money? I think that's a lot of money. I think £1,000 a lot of money. You may say, oh no, I mean more like a million. It's like, okay, well you've got much bigger aspirations than me. I'm like, what do I want? A lot of money is sure. Well, if you say a lot of money, do you mean that it's going to buy your dream house, your dream jet, your dream car, your dream garage? What do you mean? I don't know. Camden, all right, mate, a bit posh out there, isn't it? Yeah, I went to Camden. I thought Camden. That's a place in London, isn't it? I think Camden Market, innit? Went somewhere the other day and everyone was sort of looking fuming. Whereabouts in London? Uh, everyone I saw looked fuming. Well, they're probably going to work. Plumstead, South East London. Dream life, no work. But when you say dream life, no work, what do you want to do then? You surely going to do something. You're not going to say I'm going to lay in bed every day for the rest of my life and just be fed in bed, bedbound. Surely not, I don't know, it depends on what you want, doesn't it? Me too, retired. I'm not retired though. If you could have 3 wishes, what would I wish for? Um, don't know. That I don't get ill and my kids are all alright and my girlfriend's okay. I don't know. Just like appease. Let's make trolls disappear. More wishes. I'd like the first wish. I'd like an unlimited amount of wishes. Then I'd like no. I'd probably say like actually my wishes. I don't want any wishes. What do I do? Sell cars, mate. Long term. It's Keith used to work with you in the late 90s. Used to work with me in the late 90s. Where? I've only ever worked for my dad. So Keith, what, you used to work for us? Starter or pudding? Both, really. both, both. But then I'm rolling around like, oh my god, I feel like I'm on my stomach pump because I can't really have starter, main, and a thing. um, it's too much, mate. It's too much. Every time I do, I'm like, oh, why did I do that? You don't learn your lesson, though, do you? Where did we go? We went somewhere, and I had the bread. During the French Revolution. Any full Cortinas? No. Tell you what we have got. Lad at work, he's got a Sierra. Quite a nice one, a G-Reg. And he's thinking about selling it. It's actually a straight old motor, actually. Burrito boat, all right, mate? I don't know what he's selling it for. Because he can store it down my dad's place. We don't want anything for it. How can I encourage you? You can't. Alfie, you can't. Just go and do your own thing, mate. Start doing your videos. Start doing loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of content. Get off my stream, do loads of content, do your own streaming. People will watch you and go, oh, that's interesting. I'm going to subscribe. If I said to you, everybody, all my followers, please subscribe to him. If you learn your craft will be good. No troll beef. What's that when he's at home? You're in a rush, mate. What are you going to do? No, not Cosworth. Not Worth Fortune. No, it's not that. Alfie, I'll tell you, what's that? More cars off-road than on with trees going through them. What, Cortinas? Yeah, cool. I think used to weld and weld the bloody things. Them old cars have always wanted, every MOT, wasn't it? There's a bit of welding wanted doing, or a seal panel or something, wasn't it? But they were simple. These modern cars are punishment on the wallet, innit? They go wrong and they're like, oh, how much? I told you I bought a BMW headlight, it was 950 quid. 952, that's the insulting bit. Where's the £2 come from? Couldn't you round it down to 950? You know, why the £2? But they don't care, do they? That's how they make their money, innit? We all break these cars, innit? No, but Alfie, you need to do videos then. Put videos up, your shorts, and do a short with you in it. Say, like, hi guys, hope you like my shorts. I'm trying to get people, can you subscribe to my channel? I don't know what you do it. Don't argue. Don't argue. What's my favourite car? Favourite car? I like my Lotus Cortina. I've had a 2.8 Capri. Oh, I don't know really. My bikes, I like my bikes. Favourite thing I've owned? I don't know really. I haven't got one favourite thing. I've got too many. Right, and hi, the 9-year-old from this morning. And do I like EVs? I hope so. I've been driving. Yeah, Micra. I hope so because I've been driving one for 12 years. So I don't dislike mine. When it goes wrong, obviously I don't like it. But then I don't like any car that goes wrong. That's like I wouldn't like my boiler if it went wrong. Or if my front door key broke and I couldn't go out, I wouldn't like that. If a window broke, I don't like that. I don't like things going wrong. The future, broken a bone, yeah. The future, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. I don't know of any other fuel that's readily available. I don't know. Yeah, hydrogen's been around for like 30 years, 40 years. But I don't know, there's not been enough of an uptake, in it. If you all want hydrogen cars, if you went and all started ordering hydrogen cars, there would be hydrogen cars. And would you want to all put towards the infrastructure? If you say no, it's like, what? But you want someone else to put the infrastructure, but you don't even want them cars. I don't understand it. You can buy hydrogen cars now, but everybody's different, isn't it? Everybody's different, you shouldn't get an electric car unless you want one, isn't it? No. What? Hang on a minute. Right. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I suppose if you're sort of curious, maybe get one and try it, innit? Am I Millwall? No, I'm Gary. No, I don't follow football, mate. I'm not a football fan. I don't watch the telly. I'm not a football fan. I tend to just sit and do lives overnight. You get a good community. Eventually, you get a good community going. You get sensible people coming in, and what than watching the telly than watching the telly. I haven't watched telly for ages, mate. Um, yeah, I don't know. When I moved into my flat, when I split up and I moved into my flat, I didn't have a telly. They kept Donna. Hello, Donna. Um, I don't know. I don't watch the telly. I had a radio. I like listening to radio. Really, radio's quite good. Um, I've got one of them little Google things, and you just say, "Hey Google, play whatever," and it plays it. I've got Amazon Music, I think, and because we've got Amazon Prime, and so you can play, I don't know, whatever tunes you want to play in it. You can search it. I know even they've made it now. You get Amazon Prime Plus, don't you, or something, or Amazon Music Plus or something. Um, it's all the coin, isn't it? It's all like subscriptions are a pain in the arse, really, isn't it? The thing about EVs is that it's a colossal lie about being clean energy. Well, I didn't get mine for clean energy. I've got mine because it's free to drive, mate. And even if I went and bought a Bugatti, even if I went and bought the most expensive petrol car in the world, I can't drive it for free. Not that I would want to buy a Bugatti. But that's it. I mean, I didn't get mine to be clean, but I believe it is clean. I mean, I've driven 240,000 mile in it now. I've done about 300,000 mile, and I'd say when I drive along the road, there's no pollution coming out of my car. But you maybe know something different to me. You know, I don't know. I don't know what your belief is. You know, what's your me? Oh, quite a while now. What's your beliefs about the you know, and also why I don't understand why we haven't got tons of renewable energy. It's not clean energy. It's cleaner than straight fossil fuel. Electricity comes from lots of different sources. Some of them are renewable. Well, yeah, exactly. I think we should have more renewable. Personally, you'd get one for the speed. I got one just because I wanted one. You know, that's why I got mine. And when I got mine in 2014 or whenever it was, um, all the charging was free, and I went free. And I've done my homework, and it was. So I've had 12 years of driving pretty much for free, really. And I think, well, nearly 300,000 miles, can't complain at that. So over 250,000 free miles, I go, well, I'm happy with that. Um, I've got a Tesla. It was, I'm going to pay because I'm a boring git. Actually got a nice one. I'll tell you what, Matt, it's an R line or something. It's quite nice, actually. Um, it's not a big engine, I think, but it's just this R line or something on it. Um, yeah, I've got a Nissan Leaf in 2014. Yeah, 14, and that was it's a 2013, but it's only got 90,000 on it now. And I bought my Tesla. It had 66,000 on it, and now it's got 200 and I don't know 240 or something, or 233 or something like that thousand. Um, so, but you know, not everybody should like them, innit? I mean, I like them, but it depends on where you got to charge it. I mean, I'm lucky I live on my own, so I can go out now and charge my car. No one's here telling me where you off to. And if you had the ability to charge at home, it's like, is it an auto DSG? I think it might be. The old DSG, I don't like the DSG gearboxes, but the old DSG, you know. I don't know what DSG stands for. Something, I don't know, I can make it up. Direct Select Gear. You know, I ain't got a clue what it stands for. It's just DSG. Volkswagen. The only reason I don't like them because they feel a bit low when you go backwards. But not all of them. And they also feel a bit, you put them in gear and they seem, whoa, they seem to go off like that, don't they? That's what they feel like. But they don't seem to go wrong that often, I mean. Direct shift gearbox. Yeah, I could have just bullshitted you and said, no, it means this, doesn't it? I don't make a few wings. What? A few wings You chick king. What are you going to fly? You got one of them wingsuits. You one of them like, what do you call it? Fly. See the ones that went through, was it Tower Bridge? They're mad, aren't they? Absolutely mad. I can only drive automatic. How can you? Yeah, but most old. We bought a manual. What was it? Hyundai Bayon, and shit, has he left it out? I was going, look, I bet it's been left out. And that was it's manual. We bought it for a customer, and but virtually all the cars we got there are auto now, are automatic. I wouldn't have another. I wouldn't manuals. I wouldn't have a manual. Not to sell. They're pretty. It's funny. Someone who only drives manuals, they want auto. They go, no, I don't want auto. I like being in control. You drive a plug-in hybrid Hyundai Tuscan. Yeah, good motor, I would think. I love the sound of combustion. They just feel like toy cars to me. Yeah, but that's all well and good. But we were saying earlier, like an AMG 63. I've never seen not a late one, one that's well, they're not 63s, they're 43s now, aren't they? But if you went and bought one like that, or you bought something a bit tasty, when it's new, that person's going to boot it, and they boot it big time because they ain't paying for the fuel. And if you got like what was an AMG 63? What would it be back in the day? You went and bought it, you give like 86 grand for it. You might, and if you bought it cash as well, do you think you're bothered about fuel? Like David Beckham, do you think he's worried about a bit of fuel, or a Jamiroquai or something like that? But you imagine the bloke who's bought it and he's given like 12 grand because it's like he ain't going to boot, is he? Because opinions on KFC. Don't know. It's a chicken job, isn't it? It's George's mug. But that's me, isn't it? Favourite fit. If your manual is shaking you, you're doing something wrong. Manual? No, not manual. It's the DSG gearbox. They seem to have this sort of, I don't know, a bit of a. Mate, he's a real petrol head, Jamiroquai. He's got one of them Gordon Murray things, isn't it? Is it Gordon Murray? That's a mental car. It's got a big fan on the back, isn't it? That is like one. Gordon Murray's like a crazy man. I tell you, he designs these crazy cars. And listen to this. The marketing manager for Ferrari rang me about joining my electric car group. When she said Ferrari, I thought she meant like Ferrari UK. And I noticed that Dick Lovett Ferrari joined my group. So I guess she means like she works not for Ferrari UK. She didn't sound old enough to work for Ferrari UK as they're managing their marketing girl. I know you can't judge that, but what was it? Because apparently they got this new Ferrari coming out. It's electric, and they reckon only 20% of their owners are going to want to buy it because Ferrari owners like the noise, which it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's a hard slog, isn't it? And I don't think there should be subsidies or nothing. I think it should all be taken away. I think all subsidies should be taken away. Subsidies from petrol currently at the moment, because you think you want to back the 3p a mile. Petrol is heavily subsidised around the world. Around the world. What's this saying, mate? Favourite film? Probably Planes, Trains and Automobiles. My dad used to have a Porsche, did he? But it didn't work, so I got rid of it. It didn't work. Well, you say no, but then what about that McLaren P1 then? I said, is that the P1? She said, no, that's the McLaren. I went, oh, okay. And because they just want to ask people that have got top end, like Taycans and things like this, would you maybe consider, would it be something you consider? I mean, I don't know how much it is, probably like 300, 500, half a mil or something, I would have thought. And, it's, even Formula One cars are hybrids, aren't they? So I prefer automatic or manual, auto. I don't want to change gear. I've changed gear in my motorhome, which is a pain in the arse. Zondas. Yeah, I don't know how you say that. Would you get one though? Who in here would buy a supercar or a hypercar if you won the? What about subsidies? I think subsidies. I don't know. Subsidies in the motoring thing. I mean, subsidies distort stuff, don't they? But then you get another country that will subsidise their industry. So it should be free market. Everything should be free market. Take subsidies away, free market. Let the market decide. Could you? I don't know. I look at him and I just think, nah. I see one old boy when I don't know what he was, but had like Lambo doors, and he couldn't get out. He couldn't get out, and he had to sort of crawl out, and it's his car. He said, "I hate this thing. I hate this bastard." Irish bloke. Obviously, he got plenty of dough, and he got this car. I think they delivered it, and he got in it, and he couldn't get out of it, and he had to sort of crawl out of it. Or Aston Martin, would you? Um, I'll get one of them Aston Martin SUVs. What are they called? Right, Natalie. I've seen the Lotus Evora. That's electric. That looks pretty good. Um, but everyone's different. We're all different, isn't it? You know, you might have your dream car, and I remember seeing James May. He because like I suppose our pin up when it was a Lamborghini Countach because that was the film that everyone was when it was the Cannonball Run. That was the original Cannonball Run, and my understanding it's a race across America. It's not no, it's a not a race. No, we mustn't say race. What is it? It's an event across America, and it's and that was one of the cars in it, wasn't it? And I remember James May on Top Gear. He had one, and he tried to park it, and he said he hated it. He said, "I wished I'd never driven it because his dream of that car on his wall, he said it just shattered his dreams, James May like the Dacia Sandero. I think, I drive all sorts of cars, don't I? I drive them BMWs we have and Mercs and Dacias. Somebody the other day looked at the Dacia and it was like, oh, I don't know. Is it safe? And I thought, well, cool. She just didn't want it. She wanted a BMW. She wanted an X1. And that's fine, isn't it? But that's important to her, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with wanting a badge, is there? There's nothing wrong at all with that. But are you driving the badge or the car, isn't it? And I genuinely can't see, even if I suppose if I won the Euro Millions like 3 weeks in a row and it was just ridiculous, even I probably would think, well, I better buy a car, isn't it? Just to waste some money. But I've never wanted anything like that. People go for looks with a car. Yeah, but don't you just want to get to Tesco? Do you not? What do you want out of the car, isn't it? What are you going to do now? If I'm not in the car, isn't it funny? People buy like something like that and it's their baby. They don't use it. They wouldn't use it as a daily, would they? We couldn't use it as a daily. It's like, why not? You should get it and just use it. The looks and the MPG. No, everybody's different, aren't they? Women are much more practical. Men are like, look at, oh yeah, it's just got so many brake horsepower, electric willy warming, vibrating steering wheel, and I push that button, oh. But a woman goes, we don't want all that. We've got to get the pram in the boot. And you look in the boot and you can't get nothing in. You get that cup in there. And it's like, well, we ain't going to get that, are we? I really want to buy two in it. Can you imagine men just going and buying the car? Men in charge. Imagine men in charge of the house. Just like, it'd be nightmare, wouldn't it? Would you hang on? Would you use we buy any car to sell a car? It depends how old it is. Motorway is probably the best. I wouldn't bother doing any of that. If it's quite a nice car, I'll stick it up for sale. If you say it's a bit of a dog, then like no, then no one's going to buy it, are they? But what is it? I mean, how old is it? What is it, and how old is it? I think we always tell our customers to go to motorway. I have people buy the old cars off me. Like the woman today, she's interested in the DS4. She's got a little 2012 Yaris. I mean, you could probably do a little bit of paint, make it good. Hello. But I don't want to sell it. Would I want to sell a 2012? It'd just do me nothing, wouldn't it? 2015 Cougar Ford. They're a good seller anyway, aren't they? What age of car would I class as old? One that goes wrong. Because then they drive you mad, isn't it? Do you remember Kenny Noy? Yeah. Well, I remember it of him. I don't remember him. I think he knew my dad. My dad knew him, but a lot of people knew him. Knew of him. But anyway, I don't know really. I don't know. I look at my Leaf and it's a 13 reg, and I think, bloody hell, that's 13-year-old now. And I look at my car. I was a 64, and you go, well, what's that? 12-year-old. It's like, wow. We look at a 72, and you go, oh, that's quite new, isn't it? And you go, well, actually, that's a 2002, a 22. So that's 4-year-old, a 72. Has anything gone wrong with the Leaf? Yeah, I tell you what went wrong with it. Do I miss Top Gear? I don't know, really. Hang on a minute, I've had it in auto show 4 months. It's probably a bit too dear then, isn't it, really? The Leaf, hang on, what was this? What do you think of the Mark 8.5 Golf? I don't know, mate. I never know with Volkswagens. It's like there's Mark 1 to like 60 million, isn't it? It's like I haven't got a clue, mate. My brother knows everything about cars. I'm like, it's red or it's blue. I know some things. I know, yeah, it's got a steering wheel or the doors. I'm the worst car dealer ever. Mate, I'd rather talk. Don't you want to talk about cakes or holidays or interesting stuff? I don't want to talk about cars. They're just boring, aren't they? Surely. What? Well, it's more than a Bentley. Well, but you only. I'll tell you what. What would you love to give for your car? What you'd love to give for it? That's probably the right price, isn't it? The more honest you are with that appraisal, the more accurate you'll be with your selling, I think. And everybody says, "I'll knock it down a bit." It don't work, does it? Don't work. And you're never going to like what you get because it always seems like a big loss. It's not a loss. If you say you've done 10,000 mile and it's gone down £10,000, it's £1 a mile, £1 a mile. So why don't you keep it? I don't know, drive it for 20,000 mile, then you may have lost 50p a mile or whatever. The Golf. What am I going to Golf? I'll tell you what I'm remember of it. The ignition, um, the ignition lock didn't turn off, and what it done? Hang on a minute. It didn't turn off. Let's talk about our time in jail. Our time in jail. I haven't been in jail. Hang on a minute. What's this thing? What's this one here? Where's he going? Block account. Right, he's gone. Right. What was it? Hang on a minute. Yeah, the Leaf. I'll tell you what happened. The ignition lock went, and we didn't know what was wrong with it. The car wouldn't start, wouldn't do anything. And it went down to someone I know. He doesn't do it now, but I was going to take it to Motorline. Anyway, he said, I've got some good and bad news. And what's that? He said, the good news is I found out what's wrong with it. I said, what's the bad news? It's 875 quid. I went, oh, shit. And he explained to me what it was. The ignition lock had gone, the little plastic cogs in there. So it didn't lock. So what it done, the car wouldn't restart because it thinks it's, I don't know what you call it. It thinks the ignition's on, so it wouldn't restart. So, but that's the only thing that's ever gone wrong. It had a few 12-volt batteries, which is nothing, I don't think. I like your voice, perfect for live stream. That said, I have to go out. So like, never apologise for going, because that's a good thing, because you're sensible if you're going. Hello, Mr. Gary Combs. Hello. Poor design. No, not really. I've never known another one, ever. I've never, ever known another one go. I've not even curbed the wheels on it. It's like my baby. I love it. Yeah, if I had the money, if I won the lottery, you know what I'd do? I'd have it upgraded to a 62 kilowatt battery, do 250 mile, and that would give me a buzz. You know why? Because everyone say, oh, I wouldn't do that. I'd get a Ferrari. I love doing things that everyone thinks that you should be doing, and everyone's an expert in what you should do in your life. You know that? Whatever decisions you make in your life, I guarantee, even I'd say, oh, I wouldn't do that, and everybody will tell you around you, oh, you don't want to do that. What's that? Is it true you should never buy a car with 0 miles on the clock? Well, how would it have 0 miles on the clock? This is, hello, T and Ops. It's me again. So let go to bed then. What was it? I don't know really. If it's brand new, then it won't have no miles on it, will it? I wouldn't have thought. Surely. Yeah, but you wouldn't really get one that. Well, you mean one that's had I love that. It's had mileage correction. How did people get away with reminding the mileage on clocks years ago? Don't know. I suppose no one was there to check it, wasn't it? A new MOT was written by hand. There was no sort of like now everything is written down, and everything is sort of. I don't know, your number plate is on thousands of ANPR cameras. I'm sure they could put something into the ANPR. See, when it's pay per mile, right? When it's pay per mile, believe you me, you're going to go, oh, I'm going to tell the MOT here, put down I've done 2 miles and I've done 20,000 miles. Guarantee, all they'll do, they'll write a bit of software, all the ANPR cameras that are literally everywhere, they'll go like that and it'll calculate exactly how many miles you've done under all the cameras. But obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. Never believe me, you believe the things you want to believe. I'm telling you now, when it goes pay per mile, and we will all go that way in the end, they wanted to do it years ago apparently, like in the 70s, but they left it. It was too complicated. Now with digital technology, and I heard 5G is perfect. You know why? Because it's real-time data. There's no like, sends it down the phone like ages and ages later. It's real time. Real time. Big brother, isn't it? Battenberg. Oh, I love it, mate. I've got 2 boxes out there. I went shopping last night and I bought 4 boxes of Toffee because there was a quid. Well, not for quid for 4. I'd have bought a trolley load. If they were 25p each, I'd have bought literally. Do I do MOTs? No, no, no. Sort of wish we did really because that's quite good money, isn't it? 50 odd quid for an MOT. Yeah, well, I bought 2 boxes of Battenbergs, the mini ones, the Mr. Kipling ones, 4 boxes of Toffee, 2 packs of caramel chocolate digestives, a pack of fig rolls. Why only one? I can't believe I bought one, isn't it? Only one of them, and loads of packs of crisps. And in my cupboard, I've got 2 packs of nice biscuits, a box of Tesco fudge. I love all the crap. What's it? What do you need to do an MOT? A special license? No, you need the place, really. Hey? Is that just for? Yeah, that's just to tide me over and to get off my life because I've talked so much. That's what my girlfriend said. Now, when you don't talk to me, you do all this talking to these lot on the bloody phone. Well, usually that's about a couple of days worth. Get around. What's this? You should. What should happen to Andrew Mountbatten Windsor? I don't know. They deal with him, won't they? It's not a lot of cakes. Hey, sir, you're acting like you know everything. Don't be silly. Of course I know everything. Acting like you know everything, am I? No, I know nothing, mate. How the heck? Anyone who thinks they know everything is a lie. Every day's a school day, mate. Every day's a school day. If you can teach me how to... I don't know, what do I want you to teach me how to do? Oh, I know what I want you to teach me how to do. Make me up a nice little thing for our digital slideshow. I'll tell you what, if you can teach me how to make sure our screen don't keep turning off in the showroom with our Yodeck, is it worth getting a Yodeck player or not? I love digital signage. Is it worth getting that? That's what I want to teach me. I want to know. And I want someone to teach me all the stuff. Like, why has this happened? Why has this damp come up this wall? Why has this happened to my car? How am I doing? I'm doing all right, thanks. I want to know all these things. I want to know how things work, innit? Anyone else do that? When you just take things apart, innit? You just get them and take them apart, see how they work, and you can never get them back together. And your mum was always right at the right didn't she? Well, you've done that. It's like, oh, I didn't. See, my brother done it. What's it? The artist formerly known as Prince. Oh, me? No. Oh, that's a bit harsh, mate. That's a bit harsh. Do you use a good camera for the car picture? You don't have to. Your phone. That's an S23. The mini. If you look at the mini video, I'd done that. I used to do the videos, but my brother does them now. Primarily, he's away, so I'd done the mini one. But I used to use CapCut to edit the videos. Used to put the captions on the bottom. On our YouTube channel, I tack a 6. There's about a 6 or 7 second. I had a splash screen made up. It goes like that. Cambridge Motors, Plumstead, and then because I think you don't really want to see me in the video, but you want to see me at the beginning. And I do, welcome to Cambridge Motors, Plumstead, established, blah, 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 blah. Here we have a mini, whatever it is. Stop that, spin the camera, and then walk around the car and tell you about the car. But yeah, you don't need to. Your phone will take more than good enough pictures. Because you're only looking on a small screen, isn't it? What's the screen? It ain't like your telly. So the screens you're looking at are tiny. I mean, imagine you went to a photographer and he said, "Here's your wedding pictures," and they're the size of your phone. You'd think, what? I ain't paying for them. You want nice, not A4, that's not even a proper size, isn't it? But say A4. You want like 12x8 sort of size, didn't you? Which is almost A4. It's not. It's because the proper crop on photography is 2/3, 6x9. Yeah, so it's 2/3 and 3/3. That's the correct crop for photography. But we're now used to printing in like with A4 and taking in our printer, which is not a correct photography size. But phones, and also phones are taking it this way now, isn't it? All our stuff is this. Oi, Gary, have you read the files? No. Have you read them? I don't know. Do you know Boise? He sells cars too. Who's Boise? Don't know who he is. Do you mean the bloke out of Only Fools and Horses? Yam Yam. Hello. Did I know Dave Courtney? No, I knew of him. I didn't know him. I knew where he lived because you couldn't help seeing the house. It's just like I think it's called Camelot or something. But no, I didn't know him. I don't really want to know people really. I want to know myself and my family and the lads at work and maybe my customers. I, I, I'm not really. I don't want to interest in other people. I don't want to know people. Certain people I don't want to know. What would I want to know people like that for? I don't know. Like famous people. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, I'd like to meet your idol." When we go to Silverstone, my nephew works for Formula One. I suppose I'd like to go and maybe meet Lewis Hamilton, but I'm not fussed really. I'm going with my kids. They're more important than Lewis Hamilton, isn't it? Who's Dave Courtney? He was like round here. He was a sort of a well-known. I think he had a television program he done, and he was not a gangster. I don't know what he was. He was just someone who's sort of well-known for whatever he done. I'm not really. I don't know. I think I want to hang around in circles that are just not exciting, if that's thing me. Well, I just want to hang around in circles that are not exciting. I like not excitement. I don't like excitement. It doesn't excite me. Um, May excite other people. Well, I don't know. Not necessarily Lewis Hamilton, but he's not really an idol of mine. Um, but I don't know. I just think if you went somewhere and you had the chance of a picture with someone, I don't know really. Would I want to get the camera out and stuff it in their face so they can have a picture? No, maybe their autograph. Maybe their autograph might be. But then what do you do with it? It's on a bit of paper and he's written on it, and what are you going to do with it? I've got Lewis Hamilton's signature. It's like, and do you want my signature? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to be phased by things. I don't want to be phased. I don't want to be like, like I don't know. Who would I want to meet? No, I don't want to meet any of them. I'll tell you, who was at Park Run the other week. It was a bit late. He's gone, hasn't he? The King, wasn't he? The King was at Sandringham Park Run. And I thought, wow. Now that is a picture. I think, yeah, even I would quite like that picture. Stop running and take him in the background. Now that I definitely would think is, yeah, yeah. Now the King, yeah, I think the King. He's a top geezer, isn't he? But everyone else, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you've probably got all idols, you know. Did you not? Did you? Who? The King? He didn't. He didn't run. I think he. I don't know. I don't know because there was a picture and it's not fake. It's true. And it said, yes, that was King Charles on your first lap or something. And this woman standing with him next to her. And a lot of people said it was AI. It wasn't. It was actually apparently real because Park Run actually put it on their Park Run's website and that. And yeah, maybe someone like that. I would imagine. Do you know what? I would imagine. I don't know. I'm guessing he'd be quite a nice person. I'm guessing the King would be much nicer than a lot of these so-called wannabe pop stars and I don't know people, so-called famous people, wealthy and famous people. I think half of them. Do you know? I reckon most of them are just worthless. They wouldn't even have the time of day to say hello. I reckon he would say hello to you. But that would be my thoughts. And I quite like. Who's the other one? Um, Who's his son? William? Is it William? Who's married to Kate? Him. I know, Mark. I mean, I don't know. People moan about them, but they're not, but they shouldn't have been ever come. They shouldn't have become like we know about them, innit? This is the thing. I think we shouldn't. It was much better years ago. No one knew about them, did they? It was secret. It was all secret, and I think there was it was mysterious, wasn't it? Whether or not that's right or wrong, I don't know. But I'm allowed to like who I want, But generally, I don't know. Who am I ever going to meet anyway? Who am I ever seriously going to meet who's famous? And I'd hope I say hello. I'm just so mad. Was it? This is so mad. I looked up at the TV and the motorway. Was it motorway? Well, that's a sign, isn't it? It's a sign. You thought, yeah, of course I do. During a marathon, what? Who would I want to meet during a marathon? Someone who can take my shoes to the end, and then I can cheat and go. I'm going on the subway. And actually, one of the years I've done it, there was some people they got on the subway and they got caught with the chip. They got caught with the chip cheating. Why would you cheat? I don't get it. That just seems absolutely crazy, doesn't it? Cheating in the marathon. Why would you do that? I don't know if they cheated when I went down New York. Well, I don't know. I don't know. There's always cheats, isn't there? Cheats never prosper, but they don't run so far, do they? Like William and Harry, King not so much. Harry, I don't know. It's also again. None of us really know, do we? We only know what we're sort of. Hello. We only know what we're told, and it what we're fed. But then you only tell people. Yes, yeah. Hello. You put cycling Mikey. What meat cycling Mikey? I wouldn't. He's all right. I imagine he's all right. And again, if I'm not on my phone, what's he going to do to me? What, use AI? Take a picture of me and use AI to say I'm on my phone? I bet he wouldn't, But there you go. Run half. Taxi on the other half. I'll tell you what, I bet you wouldn't. And did you see it? I think it was Top Gear. They had, I think it's Alistair Hutton. He's a good marathon runner, right? And they started at Blackheath. And I don't know if it was him. I was Jeremy Clarkson, wasn't it? I think it was Jeremy Clarkson. I think he was in a Fiat Panda, right? And he beat him to the finish line. It's madness, isn't it? Ever been nicked? No. No, I tend to keep my nose clean. I don't want to get nicked. That seems a bit like... I don't get that's impressive, isn't it? If I'd been nicked for something, really, you should dislike me with a passion, I think. If I'm advocating horrible stuff, gear, anything like that, do you know what? Nah. How have I got any value? You should think that person is completely valueless. That'd be my faults, So, just shows you what I think of people, certain people. It's not big, it's not clever. Be nice to everyone, isn't it? It doesn't cost anything. I want to be treated nicely, so I should treat you lot nicely, innit? That's my thoughts. You should speak to me kindly, and I should speak to you kindly. Banter is something you get when we know each other. That's fine. But if I don't know you, I can't have banter with you, because a banter could be something that could offend you. And you can't get upset because I can't get upset because you're offended about something. That's absolutely right. That's you're offended about it. I know everyone gets offended about everything, but these are my faults. These are my faults, and you shouldn't agree with me. You should say, no, that's ridiculous, Gary. But maybe I want to be ridiculous. I'm allowed to be. I've got my own mind, don't I? Surely. Thankfully we're not all the same. If we was all the same, it'd be a very boring place, wouldn't it? Top Gear, yeah. So I like Ricky Gervais. Yeah, I quite like him. Would I ever? I don't really want to meet anyone. I've got no desire. If I was a super fan, then you'd want to meet them, wouldn't you? But I'm not. I'm not really a fan of anyone. I'm a fan of myself. Bernard Manning. Yeah, I would hope if I met anyone, I would say hello. I'd be courteous and go hello. Maybe shake their hand. Like that. I'd say it's nice to meet you. Something like what? Why would it? I wouldn't say I wouldn't want to not talk to them. Why would I want to ignore someone? I don't get that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm odd, but yeah, I don't know. I suppose what am I going to get out of it? Like if you went to a show, I suppose if you like that person, you might want to beat them backstage, but I don't know. Would I really want to picture for me thing? Bit of content, I suppose, isn't it? It's momentary, though, isn't it? Or you live out on it. Jimmy Jones? Who's Jimmy Jones? Is he a comedian? But they're quite sort of near the mark, aren't they, really? Some of the things they say I'd probably find quite uncomfortable. I'm simple. I just wish everyone to get along. I just do. Is that too much to ask for? I think my days are best when Luke Littler, is he? Best, I don't know. I don't really follow the darts. They're quite passionate though, aren't they? The darts followers, darts fans are really sort of like get behind their, who's playing, don't they? But who was the one they were they really horrible to him? Didn't they sort of troll him really bad on? Who was that got trolled? I mean, that's like really. I don't. What would they have got out of that? Who was the dancer? There was a dance player recently when they didn't he win or something, and they were booing him or something like that, and then they trolled him or something. I'm like, wow, it's just I don't know. It's a bit of mob mentality, and it's a bit like they sort of was that who it was? Was it? But why though? What were they trolling him for? What was the? I mean, I don't know him, so I can't say whether he's a good or a bad person. I mean, I've not heard anything bad about him. It's not like he was horrible. Well, I don't think he's horrible to anyone, and I don't know him. So, but well, it's like was it the Euros? Wasn't it? People don't like success. Oh yeah, absolutely spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on. And do you know, I am really. Do you know, I'm astonished. Poley, mate, look, do us a favour, mate. The jokes you're cracking, they're okay, but like, I'm not really like that. I'd never talk about that sort of stuff. I'm sorry if that makes me horrible, or I'm not having a go at you. I'm just saying, I don't know. I like my places to be safe. I like my life to be safe. That everybody, I don't know, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm too prudish or something. I don't know. It's just that's me. I'm me. Hopefully you don't agree with me because you shouldn't agree with me because we're different people, isn't it? But I don't understand. I don't. You're right about when you do well. And I've had people like I've been banned before, right? And people say, well, they're probably jealous. I'm going, how could you be jealous of me? I am astonished that anybody. Why would you be jealous of me? I don't understand it. If someone's horrible to me, or if I'm horrible to someone, I get someone being horrible back. I get that, but I I don't understand the whole jealousy thing. That's the problem here, isn't it? We should rather than be horrible to him, shouldn't you aspire to try and be as good a dart player, rather than just get oh, I don't like him or whatever. But then it becomes from then people start doing about this, and the colour of this, and you just think, wow, we've got to get on, haven't we? Do you not think it's better to be harmonious? Honestly, would you rather live in harmony with your neighbours, or would you rather live you're moaning about them and they're moaning about you and they're ringing the council up? And do you really want that? You come online and people are trolling you and you're trolling them back. And really, don't you like it when I don't know? It's just pleasant. But that's me. Isn't it strange though? Isn't it? It's probably a very British thing, isn't it? If you're doing well, people are often jealous of your results, but they're not jealous of your journey. And because I don't know, I just find it funny, isn't it? Like people going about boomers and apparently we've ruined everything and it was cheap. It feels to me like they're angry at my generation. I'm going, wow, that's just weird, isn't it? See you later, David. I can't be bothered. See you like that. I'm getting rid of him. I can't be bothered. He's been on it before. He'd probably be crying now, wouldn't he? But I just think, well, I don't know. I'm Oz. I'm Oz. I know you do these lives and you leave yourself open. No. Conk. Hang on a minute. Oh, something there. Actually, I need to go. I need to use the little boy's room. Ordering a kebab. No, it's my brother. Let's, hang on a minute. I'm not a user. Right, I'm going for a minute. I'll be back in a bit, all right? So I need to do myself a coffee and use the little boy's room. Ah!